Hey guys, Dan Ward here at Ochco Bushcraft. Well, I'm back up here at my winter camp, getting it ready for the fall and the winter season that's soon to come when we start getting some rains and snows. One of the things I did when I was up here last time that I showed you guys is I basically got a lean-to up and running and threw some fir boughs on top from a fallen pine tree. I also got my fire pit in, which I showed you on the last video, and it's right here to my left. I've got my little cooking stick and reflective fire pit. But since I was up here last, guys, I found some bark slabs, and I put them here in the back of my shelter and made a kind of an enclosure for firewood. So I've got a bark wall back here. I've got a little stack of firewood started. Not nearly enough, but it's a start. And I brought out my bedroll to try out this bed that I made. I've got some walls here, a little log wall built, and a bunch of pine boughs in back. I'll give you guys a better look at it here shortly. Also, last time I was out, if you remember, I was testing out the BK21, the Becker BK21 for the first time, which is their Kukri. Well, since then, I've been back up in the mountains 3 different times, and each time the more I used it, the more I liked it, and pretty soon it just got to be where it gradually replaced my Becker BK9 as the big knife on my side. So I went down to my local leather shop, Shasta Leather Works here in Prineville, Oregon, and had a sheath custom made for the Kukri. It says Bushcraft right down the side here. It's on a dangler so that it's real easy to get in and out. And been using this Kukri a lot. It has now done most of the work on this shelter. So the other thing I did, I was out here, guys, last time and today, is I started work on a table. And I'm going to take the top off here for you. Basically what I did using square lashing is I lashed one short pole to this tree. I made 2 stakes, pounded them into the ground, lashed another pole across here. I found a slab of wood where somebody had been cutting firewood up on the road, and this piece just seemed like a perfect tabletop. Made 1 extra little support under here, and this little tabletop fits right in here perfectly on my table. And I now have, when I'm eating or whatever, I've got a table with me. So I've got my bed in, got a little bit of firewood started. As I said, got a bark wall up and back, made a Bushcraft table. I'm now carrying my Becker BK21 as a regular part of my gear. And just to refresh, guys, my fireplace, I got Justin, my partner, standing back there at my little fire pit that I got made. And give you guys a little better look at the bed that I have. As I was shown earlier, I got a little log wall here to hold in the pine needles. And it's going to be a nice, comfortable bed. I'll put in some more before I actually sleep in it. My bedroll here, wool blanket and canvas tarp, will lay out right here on the pine needles, firewood. Walk around to the back side. Here's those bark slabs I was telling you about. I found some real nice big tall bark slabs to wall in this one back corner so that I could put firewood in. And just there's quite a few down fir trees up here, so as I was walking in and out of camp, I just grabbed a handful of fir boughs, chopped them off with my Kukri, and threw some more boughs up on the shelter. And I'm going to kind of walk around here to the other side and give you guys a look at the whole camp. So from back here you can kind of see I've got my fire pit, got my pack sitting there, my little table, which you know, for all my meal preps and whatnot. I might even bring a lantern out here or make one and set it there at night. So really the next step is when winter comes in, I'll have more firewood cut. I'll have more pine needles put down in the bed, and then I'll get a real thick layer of boughs and pine needles and other debris up on the roof to make sure it's waterproof and snowproof, and then high camp will be good to go. Fire season will be lifted, be able to start getting some nice fires out here, having some nice camp outs, doing some bushcraft practicing of skills, and also making some more bushcraft videos for you guys. So anyway guys, this is just an update. Wanted to let you know what I've been doing up here at high camp, about the change I made. Becker BK21 is now an official part of my bushcraft belt, and I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on up here. Dan Ward at Ochiko Bushcraft. Thanks for following, guys. Take care.